Hey up, I'm the Yorkshire Time Lord, and these are my thoughts on whether we may get a Christmas Minisode with David Tennant. One of the saddest aspects of this festive season is the fact that there's no Doctor Who on this Christmas. Now, we do know there will be a Doctor Who Christmas special next year, so it's only this year that there won't be one, but it still has left me wondering whether or not we may get some kind of special Christmas minisode this year, because I can't really see Russell T Davies, not doing anything for Christmas at all. It would seem really odd, given that Doctor Who has had, a Christmas special every year since 2005, either on Christmas Day or New Year. It's just not something I could see Russell T Davies missing out on, really. So I kind of wonder if we may get some kind of Christmas minisode with David Tennant, something done as a little surprise on Christmas Day. Now, there hasn't been anything announced, but I wouldn't be at all shocked if it just drops out of the blue. If we're all tucking into our Christmas dinner and suddenly there's a new minisode with David Tennant. David Tennant, he has got form for appearing as a Doctor at Christmas. Of course, we had the Christmas specials with David Tennant, during his original run as a Doctor. Christmas Invasion, Voyage of the Damned, The Next Doctor, and The End of Time. There was also a special minisode called Attack of the Grask, which was like an interactive adventure on BBC Red Button. And there was this really charming BBC One Idents as well, of the 10th Doctor going around the BBC One logo, his TARDIS being used as a sleigh, which I quite enjoyed at the time. So there is precedent for, David Tennant Doctor Who minisodes or episodes around the Christmas period. Obviously, we're not going to get an episode of David Tennant at Christmas because it would have been announced, and they have confirmed that David Tennant's first episode back as a Doctor will be next year in November. But I'd say it's still a reasonable chance we may get some form of minisode, some sort of little mini adventure. It would be quite nice to see something with Yaz, maybe. And there was an Instagram post from Mandip Jew where she said she'd been filming somewhere, so that does maybe suggest that she might have been filming something for Doctor Who. Especially when you think her exit, it was kind of weird, her exit, really. She just left. Especially when you think that, she was in love with the Doctor as well. She had that, romantic storyline of a Doctor. And when it comes to leaving a TARDIS, she just decides to leave of her own accord. It's a very strange exit. She has that ice cream with Jodie Whittaker's Doctor, then she's dropped back off on Earth and goes to the companion support group. I think there's a bit of unfinished business there between Yaz and the Doctor. So it would be nice if we got a little minisode with David Tennant's 14th Doctor going to meet Yaz. Maybe he could meet Yaz for Christmas dinner, a bit like how he had Christmas dinner with the Tylers, for example, back in the Christmas Invasion. That would be quite nice to see. And I'm very surprised at how underused Shobna Glassie has been as Yaz's mum, because she's such a great actor, and yet we've really seen her as Nadia Khan throughout the Chibnall era, so it would be great if Russell T Davies did bring her back, and we got like a special minisode with the 14th Doctor and Yaz and Nadia and the rest of Yaz's family all having Christmas dinner. It would be, very nice to see. Another possibility is that we could get some sort of minisode with Ncuti Gatra's Doctor and Minnie Gibson's Ruby Sunday. Now, I think that would be a tad unlikely, especially now we've had the costume reveal. I mean, if we hadn't had the costume reveal, I'd think, maybe they might do that as a way to reveal their costumes. But there isn't really much left to announce, really. The only way I could see them doing any kind of minisode of Ncuti Gatra's Doctor is if they did it to reveal the new TARDIS interior, which did leak out before. Or if they did it to reveal his new sonic screwdriver, for example. But it would seem like quite a... It would seem quite a random thing to do, just to reveal a new TARDIS interior or a new sonic screwdriver prop. So I'm not really quite sure we'd get anything with Ncuti Gatra's Doctor. They could always do, something similar to what we did in the past with the Night of a Doctor, which is around the time of the 50th anniversary. Have a special minisode with a past Doctor, maybe. I could see him, for example, using Paul McGann again with something set during the Time War. Or maybe even something using Matt Smith's Doctor, which, would be nice to see. Again, it would feel a little bit random, especially when it would make more sense to release it around the time of the 60th anniversary. But it would be, quite neat to see a, former Doctor return for Christmas and get a, previously unseen adventure with a, previous Doctor. Just like a short, 10-15 minute minisode would be very nice to see. Or alternatively, they could go in another direction and they could do like a special Christmas minisode with a character who's not the Doctor, maybe like a little, a little spin-off maybe with the Daleks, or the Cybermen, or something with with a song, for example. Just a little special minisode that could be used as a backdoor pilot for a Disney Plus spin-off. I think that probably seems the most likely outside of a David Tennant Christmas minisode, because it would be a great way to set up a Doctor Who shared universe, and to start to gather interest in a spin-off that Russell T Davies might want to do to expand the scope of the main series. So I'd say that's probably the most likely after a David Tennant minisode. Overall, I just hope we get something for Christmas, folks. It would be a real shame if there's nothing at all. It'd just be really nice to get some sort of Christmas minisode, or even just a trailer for the 60th anniversary. Just something over Christmas, given that we're not going to have any Doctor Who on TV. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Do you think we'll get a special minisode for Christmas? Or a 60th anniversary trailer? Or do you think we won't get anything for the Christmas period? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like what you see, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.